We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first.
And we're back. Hey, you guys, we are back. We are back. Welcome to our channel. My name is Courtney, and
It's Eddie, aka Dub. We are here with some kind of news update, breaking news.
breaking news. So, yes, let's get into it, you guys. So, let's get into it. So, we're going to talk about Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight decided to take their happy hips over there to Peacock. They told Lifetime, we out of here. So they are over there at Peacock. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. I'm going to share the screen. So let's read this article. First of all, will you guys be watching?
First of all, do you subscribe to Peacock?
Right.
That's the only you're gonna watch. It's like they go into these streaming services, make you pay more money to watch these shows. Like Love Is Blind is on Netflix. Now, the same people that made Love Is Blind makes Married at First Sight. Now they taking their happy tail over there to Peacock streaming service. Go ahead.
Yep. So this is from Deadline. This was posted on the producers Connect content. They were posted on their IG. Me and Kay from Millennium Mom had a conversation about this today. So she actually kind of brought it back to my attention because when I was strolling on social media, I didn't see it. I was thinking that they were going to start streaming their old episodes on Peacock, and I was like moving. So yeah, so let's get into it. Married at First Sight shocker. Peacock nabs the wedding format away from Lifetime with a huge deal for Connect content. So, and I don't even know why they got this couple to face up here, child, because y'all know that man did not like that woman, honey, and yeah, it was a horrible marriage. So, but yeah, she is happily, Mindy is happily with Steve from Boston season. So exclusive Married at First Sight, which has run for over 200 episodes on the ANE network channel, has a new home with a surprise move. Deadline understands that Peacock has nabbed the rights to the show, which comes from Connect content, in a major new deal that has surprised many in the unscripted industry. We're hearing that Connect, which is run by Chris Colleen, was looking for a multi-season deal, potentially a 3-season guarantee. But NBC said it hasn't committed to 3 seasons up front. The deal is big though, with sources suggesting that it was worth north of 50 million. Now, NBC is it not Peacock?
Yeah, NBC owns Peacock. That's why the little Peacock logo. That's why
Oh,
they call it
okay.
Peacock. And like I said, it had to be money involved, a negotiation deal. You know what I'm saying? So they offered, $50 million. Married at First said, yeah, we're gonna take that deal. I don't understand. Did Lifetime do a counter deal? If they did, it's not enough,
Right.
and that's why they went to Peacock instead. But go ahead, baby, finish reading the thing. I'll tell you mine.
There was a bidding war.
Like I said, yeah.
Because Ed hadn't seen this article.
Mhm.
There was a bidding war with multiple companies interested in the format, which is one of the most popular reality series around the world. The move puts Peacock front and center in the dating space, with Married at First Sight joining Love Island and a slew of other romantic formats.
So Love Island is on
Must be on Peacock.
Peacock. So they trying to establish themselves as a format for romantic reality-based TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just surprised that Lifetime didn't have the money to keep Married at First Sight. That right there tells me Lifetime pockets and all that. But Lifetime is owned by A&E, right?
Yeah.
Which and A&E is owned by Disney.
And it's a collab with Disney. I think Hearts
Yeah,
for some.
so I would assume that they would have, they would kind of pony up the money to keep this show. But I guess they say, man, I ain't working on $50 million.
It's a blow for A&E Network, which has shepherded the show in the US for the last 10 years. The show, in which couples meet for the first time at the altar, launched on FYI in July 2014. The show started being simulcast on A&E from season 2, with season 5 it moved to Lifetime, which it has aired ever since. In fact, Lifetime handled the show a 6-season order, one of the biggest and the largest ever orders in 2020, as well as another spinoff and a blind commitment for another Connect project.
Mm.
So yeah, so when they came in 2020, that when Lifetime gave them 6 seasons up front, which they probably gave them a good piece of chunk
Yeah,
of money
yeah,
for those
I would
seasons.
too. I would agree. So they gave them a 6-year, 6-season contract in 2020, and sometimes they do 2 seasons in 1 year. So that contract basically was up,
Probably up.
and when other networks heard that that contract was up, so they put their bids in for it,
Mm.
and A&E or Lifetime just couldn't match them, so they decided to dip.
So yeah, this part just kind of talks about the format of Married at First Sight and everything.
Go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead. I want to talk about another article, but go ahead.
No,
I want to read this other
go ahead.
article.
Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I got to switch. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so do you think that it was ratings? Like, what is it that Because if they chose to stay on Lifetime, they could have. But what do you
No,
think?
it wasn't rating. When you talking about ratings that's slumping,
Yeah.
no, because if you have a show that has slumping ratings, I don't think Peacock would offer all that money for that show. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? They saw this show being, one of the most popular shows for reality TV, and they saw how well Love Is Blind is doing on Netflix. So it's okay, it's the same type of
Mm-hmm.
format. So let's try to go,
Streaming.
yeah, stream it. Go ahead and get it and stream it on our streaming service and have people to buy a streaming service so they can kind of line their pockets up with more subscriptions. Because people that really are big fans of Married at First Sight, I really think they're gonna be willing to spend that $7.99 to get that streaming service to watch the show,
Mm.
and that's what Peacock is banking on, that people will buy their streaming service to watch the show. But as I saw in the comments, some people said, "Well, it was nice while it
Yeah,
lasted."
right. They was like, I ain't get somebody else to do it. They ain't going with them. So
Yeah,
yeah. So this was an article that was posted today. Married at First Sight moves to Peacock lands massive 3-season order. So Married at First Sight is on the move, and they got Kirsten and what the name
my
Shaq.
twin, yeah,
Shaq. They ain't no twin child.
that was
Shaq over here. I said,
good.
ooh, they putting the couples that didn't make it as a pit.
Oh, Peacock wanted to. Y'all come on here and watch all his drama.
So Married at First Sight is on the move after a competitive situation. So there was a lot of
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Lifetime was just like, I'm out,
Yeah,
you
they,
know.
they tapped out, man. They just didn't have the pockets for it.
The relationship show has found a new home at Peacock where it was streamed for at least 3 seasons, 19, 20, and 21.
That could be if they do 2 seasons in 1 year. It might be like a 2-year deal then.
Yeah, because they said in an article, maybe this one, that
Mm.
it 19 will air this year.
So
So
okay,
we're in 18 now,
yeah.
so
So that
19 is gonna
yeah.
air this year.
So they're gonna have to revisit this after season
So maybe
21.
two, like you said, two
But 2
years
years.
this year, and then so yeah, will they be back at Lifetime, or because I said I don't know if we gonna are you gonna be willing to
Spend the $7.99.
yeah.
Like I said, I was never interested in buying the streaming service of Peacock because it's not the only that I really like. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Peacock is more Bravo shows, more probably women. They got traders, they got stuff that
Yeah,
probably women would be more
yeah,
interested
and
in.
maybe so because Netflix
Is
and
movies and
yeah,
yeah.
and I got Netflix and I got Paramount Plus because I like to watch NCSI New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Just one show, and but for us to continue this, I guess we had no choice but to break down to the man.
But because this is our black owned business, we're gonna write it right on off.
Yeah,
So the series first debuted in 2014 on FYI, also airing on A&E season 2. 2017 it moved to Lifetime. We talked about that. So it was just let's see, the show follows the singles. We kind of talked about that. Let's see, Connect Content, a North Road company, is the production company behind Love is Blind, the most popular unscripted series on Netflix. The most popular unscripted. So they probably looking to do the same
Yeah.
on Peacock, which is what I wonder why they didn't go to Netflix.
Who? Because it, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe Netflix did try to put a bid in on it,
And it wasn't high
and it
enough.
wasn't high enough.
As well as Netflix, The Ultimatum, and ABC's Claim to Fame. Since it launched, Married at First Sight has been the top series on Lifetime, ranking more than 50% higher than any other show on the network.
See, that's why I was surprised Lifetime didn't fight harder. They probably did, but that's a major blow to Lifetime. Then,
Yeah.
okay, your number one show is leaving. So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do to replace it?
Right.
You can do just too many uh snaps on there.
They don't
Snap.
have
They don't
Snap.
have snap.
They have them Lifetime move, which it be like Snap.
Yeah. So yeah.
But they do the Wendy Williams, they'll do those kind of biopics and
But the
stuff. I
point,
guess they call
yeah,
biopics.
but it's not on every week.
Mary J. Blige, right? Now
Yeah.
I won't be watching every week. Now Lifetime got to worry about me, chat. But when they do show the Mary J. Blige and the things like that,
Yeah.
then I will be
Yeah.
watching. But that's only what 1 or 2
That's
days.
what I'm saying. So what they're gonna have on there to keep you coming back every week?
Right, nothing. Unless they find some other show to do,
Yeah.
which they could pick up something else. So who knows. So yeah, and this just kind of talks, what CEO is talking about, what they strive to do and all that stuff. And it just said, meanwhile, Peacock has seen success with unscripted recently, specifically with the Traders, Love Island USA, and Paris and Nicole, the Encore.
Yeah. So they're trying to establish a format on that streaming service right now. Is what it seems like to me.
Mhm.
With all these reality-based shows. But I hate it for Lifetime. I hate it for the people that enjoy the show. But now the only way you can enjoy the show, you gotta buy a subscription service to Peacock now. And some people just don't have the $7.99 in this day of this day's economy thing of this day. Sorry about that, I got tongue tied. But yeah, so people don't have that extra $8 a
Right.
month. And I think by them moving to a subscription based network, the views might go down.
Well, who knows? But they could get a whole new audience because some people in the comments say, I got Peacock. I wasn't watching Lifetime anyway. So, but you do have Bravo shows. I know you have Traders. You have a lot of the
That's
shows
true.
that the other
That's
people are
true.
interested in. So they may gain a whole new audience.
That's true.
So, but I say that we should try for at least season 19 and just see how it goes, because it could be a little bit more that they may give us more. People feel like they could give us more or less editing and give us more, because I think Lifetime is a little bit strict, in some of the things that they can and cannot do. And we know this, but because we interviewed a few cast members from Lifetime, and it's some things that we could not do. So yeah, it could be a good move.
And here's the difference, in my opinion, between Love Is Blind and Married at First Sight. Love is Blind has a lot of fluff in production. The extra crime, the music in the background, all the extra fluff. To me, Married at First Sight is a little bit more grounded, and I hope they keep it that way, because all that extra fluff and this music video they be trying to make out of like on Love Is Blind, I don't need that.
Right.
Sometimes it be kind of cringy. You know what I'm saying? Keep it grounded. If you want to add a little cuss words in and now, since your own streaming service, you can do that. Make it a little bit more gritty, but don't add the extra fluff to make it corny. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but give us. I think a lot of people are basing on, hey, I want it like it was in season 1. It was more organic and authentic, and not so production based. Because there's a lot of stuff that is production based.
And sometimes it has to be production based,
Not
especially
not 100.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but if you get some boring couples on there,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not gonna. So your production got to budge them a little bit, budge them. You know what I'm saying? Now since they go on a streaming service now, you can bring on more Chris now, and people like Chris, so we have some more drama, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand everybody wants a happy ending. I get that, but all happy endings don't bring eyeballs, in my opinion. Drama does.
All right.
So
All right, you guys. So drop down in the comments. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. Will you be paying that $7.99 or $13.99 for no ads every month to watch Lifetime that comes on once a week for a few months,
And
for some months?
And women, don't go to your husband and say, you know what? I gotta pay the extra $7.99. That's $7.99. The husband gonna say $799. Like remember the episode of Martin, the extra $5.
Oh yeah.
So he said, you know, babe, can put in $7.99 in my allowance so I can get this Peacock and watch Married at First Sight. So yeah, I know you say I don't get an allowance. Yeah. Listen, there you go, allowance. It's
Okay.
$7.99.
Yeah. All right.
I give you a little pay raise.
I'm over it, honey.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
but yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think about it. And like I said, we will be doing one season to test the waters to see how it is, because we may not be doing it no more going forward.
Nah, you did multiple seasons of Love Is Blind.
No, I'm just saying the whole format for Married at First Sight may change. It may not be something that you like into it no more, you know?
I think Peacock's smart enough not to change all the format, because that's what that format got people watching. Why change it and mess it up?
Yeah. All right, you guys. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!